Welcome to Maps of India, your ultimate guide to exploring India's rich geography and culture. In today's video, we journey to Chhattisgarh, the heart of incredible India, where ancient traditions meet lush green forests, tribal heritage thrives, and hidden waterfalls and temples await discovery. From the mesmerizing Chitrakote Falls to the vibrant folk dances and sacred sites, Chhattisgarh is a land of raw beauty and timeless charm waiting to be explored. The state of Chhattisgarh in the central region of India is a state that has a rich indigenous culture, dense forests, waterfalls, and old temples. It was carved out of Madhya Pradesh and achieved separate statehood on November 1st, 2000. Linguistically, the far south of India was historically called Dakshina Kosala or the olden times kingdom that is referred to in many Indian texts. Chhattisgarh is commonly called as the rice bowl of India because of the many paddy fields being grown in the state, and also as a land of waterfalls and forests because of the immense greenery and the natural appeal of the state. Chhattisgarh is strategically located and geographically landlocked. It borders Madhya Pradesh to the northwest, Maharashtra to the west, Telangana to the south, Odisha to the east, Jharkhand to the northeast, and Uttar Pradesh to the north. There is no boundary line with any union territory or foreign country. The high tribal population in Chhattisgarh is something that gave it its identity and culture. The region is well endowed with mineral wealth in the form of coal, iron ore, and bauxite, and many others, which make it one of the major industrial centers in India. Chhattisgarh is one of the most unique and promising states in India due to its diversified natural beauty, cultural heritage, and rising economic significance. Chhattisgarh state was created on 1st November 2000 when it was separated from the southeast corner of Madhya Pradesh to form the 26th state of India. This demand for a separate state was on the basis of cultural uniqueness, identity of the tribes themselves, and the requirement of providing more efficiency to administration and progress of the region. The area of Chhattisgarh, formerly known as Dakshin Kosala, is a land of rich culture with a large tribal population. Capitalization of Chhattisgarh was meant to maintain targeted governance and development as a resource endowed but undeveloped region of central India. The biggest city of Chhattisgarh is Raipur. It is the capital, administrative center, and industrial center as well. Chhattisgarh is a state with a total area of about 135,192 square kilometers, which ranks it number 9 in terms of the area of all states and union territories of India. According to 2025 population predictions, the state will be populated with approximately 32 million people, ranking 17th in the Indian states and UT population rankings. Chhattisgarh has a tribal background, strong mineral reserves, and an expanding industry. Owing to this, Chhattisgarh plays a pivotal role in the Indian economy. Chhattisgarh is divided into 33 districts. 1. Dhamtari. 2. Janjgir Champa. 3. Jashpur. 4. Uttar Bastar Kanker. 5. Kabirdham. 6. Korba. 7. Mahindergarh Chimri Bharatpur. 8. Masanmund. 9. Raipur. 10. Rajnandgaon. 11. Narayanpur. 12. Bijapur. 13. Bastar. 14. Sukma. 15. Balod. 16. Gadiaband. 17. Balrampur. 18. Baloda Bazar. 19. Raipur. 20. Mungeli. 21. Bimitara. 22. Durg. 23. Dakshin Bastar Dantawada. 24. Kondagaon. 25. Surajpur. 26. Sargoja. 27. Bilaspur. 28. Gurela Pendra Marwahi. 29. Khairgarh Choikadan Gandai. 30. Korea. 31. Mohla Manpur Ambagarh Chowki. 32. Sakti. 33. Sarangarh Bilaigarh. The ancient history of Chhattisgarh dates back to generations past when the state was a constituent of an older kingdom called Dakshina Kosala, which is described in the works such as Ramayana and Mahabharata. It is considered the maternal residence of Lord Ram, and places such as Shiv Rinarayan and Ramvan Gaman Path are associated with his exile. Various kings ruled the region, the most noticeable being the Mauryas, Satavahanas, and Sharapurias, the latter of which was succeeded by the Padluvanshis and Somvanshis, who made innumerable contributions to temple architecture and regional culture. The cultural richness and significance of the early Indian civilization has had a rich testimony to the antique inscriptions, coins, and sculptures that were located in the region. During the medieval era, Chhattisgarh became part of other local kingdoms such as the Kalacharu kingdoms of Ratanpur. The latter held a vast portion of the modern state of Chhattisgarh between the 10th and the 14th century. The Kalachuris patronized art and religion and constructed numerous temples and tanks, which resulted in an enduring architectural heritage. The area was relatively isolated. It had dense forests and it had a tribal population that maintained its local traditions and tribal cultures. Chhattisgarh was later controlled by the Marathas in the 18th century, only to join the Nagpur kingdom, which was annexed by the British in the 18th century as per the doctrine of lapse. The new state of Raipur became its capital. People were oppressed by wanting better government and management of resources, hence, the need to get statehood as well as recognition of tribal rights. The state of Chhattisgarh is full of minerals, trees, and tribes, and it has turned out to be the powerhouse of Indian industries, energy production in the country, with a site of cultural separation and linguistic identity. Its establishment was one of the key moves towards inclusive growth and empowerment of central Indian regions. Chhattisgarh is a state in the geographical center of India, with abundant rivers fed by its hills and plateaus area, forming its fertile lowlands and sustaining agricultural, industrial activities, and biodiversity. These rivers form part of the water resources of the state and are the rivers systems linking the state to larger river systems of the Indian subcontinent. The most significant river of Chhattisgarh is the Mahanadi River. It is the result of Sihawa Hills in the Dhamatri district of Chhattisgarh and runs eastward through Odisha, where it drains into the Bay of Bengal. All in all, the river is about 851 kilometers long, with an estimated 286 kilometers passing through Chhattisgarh. The state depends on it, and it is the lifeline used in irrigation, drinking water, and power generation projects such as Ravi Shankar Sagar Dam. The main tributary of Godavari is the Indravati River, which flows to the southern tribal districts of Chhattisgarh, including Bastar, and then back to Odisha to join the Godavari River. It is an essential river to tribal communities, and the river also boasts of the Chitrakote waterfalls, commonly referred as the Niagara of India. The Hasdev River is born at Kaimur Hills in the Korba district in the state of Chhattisgarh, which flows down to the state of Odisha and merges with the Mahanadi River in the south. It covers the complete state and a distance of around 333 kilometers. Hasdeb is a very essential part of the coal mining regions, and it facilitates the construction of the Hasdeb Bango Dam that supplies irrigation and power. Another major river that is a tributary of the Mahanadi is the Shivnath River, which originates in the Panabaras hills of the Rajnandgaon district. It passes through about 290 kilometers in the state of Chhattisgarh and then joins Mahanadi to the east of Shivri Narayan. The river is important in terms of providing agricultural support and small settlements around the river. The river Arpa has its origin in the Khandori hills of Bilaspur district, flows approximately 95 kilometers within the state of Chhattisgarh and meets the Sevnath River, which itself is a tributary of the Mahanadi. The Arpa is also a small-scale but vital source of the city of Bilaspur and the surrounding areas. All these rivers play a crucial part in both geography and economy of Chhattisgarh, as they irrigate its lands, nurture its population, and link the state with the greater river systems that permeate India. The culture of Chhattisgarh is based on the tribal background, folklore, as well as the lifestyle focused on nature. With more than 40 indigenous tribes residing in the state, the cultural manifestation exists in the form of folk music, dance, festivals, and rituals related to the forest and seasons. Communal values and religious zeal appear in the well-liked dances, including Panthi, Rotnacha, and Swara, which are joined as well as performed during the community holidays, namely Hareli, Tej, and Bastar Dussehra. The region depicts its craftwork in the form of handicraft items such as bell metal, terracotta, and bamboo work. The cuisine of Chhattisgarh is plain, uncomplicated, but nutritious, based on millets, rice, and forest produce. Ancestor and nature worship among the tribes is motivated by the fact that they worship trees, animals, and even local gods and goddesses. Chhattisgarh is a culturally blessed land pursuant with the variety of languages spoken in the state, with Chhattisgarhi language being an extremely popular and culturally influential dialect of Hindi. It is spoken almost in everyday life, on folk, customs, and local media, and has acquired the rank of regional language. The official language of the state is Hindi and is applied in education, government, and administration. Several tribal languages, namely Gondi, Halbi, Bhatri, Korwa, and Baiga, are also often found to be spoken in the state by its indigenous people, particularly in Bastar and northern tribal areas. Those are the languages indicating the cultural diversity of Chhattisgarh. And to save the tribal heritage, these languages play a vital role. The tribal culture and farming state make the cuisine of Chhattisgarh very simple, healthy, traditional, and nutritious. Aspects of this being the rice-based dishes, the lentils, the herbs of the forests, and millets. First, chana samosa. The native adaptation of a famous snack, samosa, is stuffed with spicy chickpeas and mashed potatoes and accompanied by sour chutneys. Second, fara. Steamed rice balls flavored with mustard seeds and curry leaves, a kind of healthier version of momos. Third, amat. Spicy tribal stew using bamboo shoots and local farm vegetables flavored with forest herbs and spices. Fourth, dubki curry. As sharp as its sour, yet satisfying yogurt curry with gram flour, dumplings to go with the rice or roti. Fifth, bara. Deep fried lentil fritters which are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Soaked urad dal is used to make this. Sixth, chosela roti, cereal flour, flatbread that is deep fried and commonly served with meat or spicy curries or vegetables. 7th, tilgur. Sugary balls made of sesame seeds and jaggery are served to get good health and vitality. Served during Makar Sankranti. 8th, thetri. Finger snacks flavored with spices made of rice flour and crispy are ideal food to nibble at the tea time. 9th, bafori. Spiced chana dal paste steamed in the form of dumplings. It is a healthy snack. 10th, mahua laddu. In the mahua laddu, the fermented flowers of the mahua tree are used, which have a rich content of nutrients and tribal tradition. The food on its part is quite simple yet tasty, and it presents the diversity of the tribal ingredients and sustainable food production of Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh, known as the hub of tribal India, is full of natural beauty, heritage temples, wildlife, and traditional culture. It is a goldmine for adventurous travelers who want to find untainted and unexplored ways. First, Chitrakote Falls. It is also referred to as the Niagara Falls of India. It is the wildest waterfall in India and is on the Indravati River at Bastar. Second, Chitrakote Waterfalls, a multi-level falls in the forest region of Kangar Valley National Park, is an ideal place to be in contact with the nature. Third, Barnapara Wildlife Sanctuary, one of the known sanctuaries that is inhabited by leopards, tigers, sloth bears, and other assortments of birds and deers. Fourth, Sirpur, an old town having archaeological ruins dating Buddhist, Jain, as well as Hindu ancient cultures. Must see the 7th century Lakshman Temple. Fifth, Bharamdev Temple. The temple is also referred to as the Khajuraho of Chhattisgarh due to its abundance of erotic sculptures and the architectural style of Niagara. Sixth, Kangar Valley National Park, a thick forest reserve with biodiversity and home of the beautiful Kutumsar and Dandak caves. 7th, Dongargarh, a very holy place with Ma Bambleshwari Temple with 1,000+ stairs on the hilltop. 8th, main part. Lovely hill station famously called the Shimla of Chhattisgarh. This place is full of Tibetan settlements, waterfalls, and has a serene atmosphere. 9th, Raipur Parkhoti Muktangan, a theme park featuring tribal art, culture, and architecture of Chhattisgarh. 10th, Rajin, the convergence of Mahanadi, Pairi, and Sondur rivers, and it is a holy town referred to as the Prayag of Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh has a unique combination of pristine nature, heritage, and tribal community. Chhattisgarh is an ideal destination to visit when one wants to delve deeper into culture and ecology. Thanks a lot for joining us on this journey through Chhattisgarh. Subscribe to Maps of India if you would like to know more about the amazing states of India. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family.